Feel nicely here. There's the cross, header, goal. Brilliant Liverpool. Absolutely brilliant from Liverpool. Luis Diaz has scored. He's given them the lead, and this one will count.
No more than they deserve, Liverpool.
Ball for Robertson. They'll stand up for Szoboszlai, and there's Alexis McAllister, and it's 2-0 to Liverpool, and it has been coming. This has been such a sweet performance from the men in red so far.
Such good football to watch. This is why people.
Liverpool are giving the ball away here. Maddison scores.
Van Dijk's running to the referee.
Well, Liverpool aren't happy. James Maddison is celebrating. Alexis McAllister ends up on the floor. That's a touch by Szoboszlai. Here's Mohamed Salah. Look at the runners Liverpool have. It's Szoboszlai. Performance deserved the goals.
Yes.
And he has a goal. Again, Liverpool sweep downfield. And it is almost perfect.
Tottenham have decided they will close down high up the pitch.
And Liverpool will flood downfield. Look at the red shirts moving forward here. Luis Diaz. This is Cody Gakpo. Away by Gray. And Salah's there. Liverpool have scored again. And it just had to be Mohamed Salah. It's the easiest goal he'll ever score. It's a day where he's made Diaz for Gakpo. That's a ball for Szoboszlai again. They're looking for another. Salah's in again. He scored again. On another special day for Mohamed Salah. It's another special day for Liverpool. 5 goals now. Kulusevski continues his run. It's a wonderful Tottenham goal. Really is. Marvellously made by Dominic Solanke and finished by the one. It was Johnson, and Solanke turns the ball home. And Tottenham from 5-1 down have brought it back. Mohamed Salah, Luis Diaz. Oh, that's it. What a goal! What a goal by Liverpool. It's a day that they've not made it easy for themselves as Tottenham kept coming back at them. But they've
He's ready to go. Ugo Ekitike's flick. Van Dijk clawed away. But it's a goal. Ekitike. Second goal will give them quite the cushion. Wirtz makes it 2. Dominic Szoboszlai leaves it for Salah. One of the best. One of the very best. By Van Dijk. Oh, and Ekitike gets the touch. He's past Medina as well. Ugo Ekitike is 4. No, doing well. Wirtz. Medina once and twice. Szoboszlai though left there in towards Ekitike. And McAllister has got to be another. Liverpool lead by 5 goals to 0. Currently lot level at 2-2 in their game with Sporting. Van Dijk's well up, and Chiesa's in. It's 6-0. Federico Chiesa. A creep all the way through. It's a dangerous looking one as well. Fernandes almost dispossessed by Curtis Jones. As far as Szoboszlai. It's a cracker. The opening goal is Liverpool's. The man who provided that late Panenka in the red of Hungary has provided the opener in the red of Liverpool. Kelleher up against him. And Kelleher saves. Armstrong with the rebound. Well, no look there for Liverpool's number 1. But fortune favouring the brave from a Southampton perspective. Ryan Fraser able to carry it out, and it's that man dribbling again, and he's found Adam Armstrong, the goal scorer here, as he got the legs. Fernandes, dribbling, who caused all the problems. Fernandes, who usually is their stopper, the man that prevents breaks on their team, is the man that scores the...
Luis Diaz is maybe just in there a little bit early.
Gravenberch's ball over, another clever one, and what a touch from Mo Salah! Liverpool back level again, just the air of uncertainty that existed. It's goal number 11 for Salah. One more, he'll be 100 away from Anfield.
I think it's Downs that's playing him onside in the end.
Mo Salah to put Liverpool in front. 3 out of 3. It was never in doubt. It's 100 Liverpool goals for Mo Salah away from Anfield.
Toto gets a good contact.
Here's Gakpo, lovely thread, here's Mohamed Salah! New Merseyside derby ground. Who had to be the first goal scorer here? You guessed it, Mohamed Salah for Liverpool.
Well, football, it's a funny old game, as somebody once said. And what a turnaround. Everton 2 minutes ago.
That's holding up nicely. Beautifully taken by Dewsbury Hall, and it's in. Well, it's a goal out of absolutely nothing. It looks the simplest goal Everton will score, but once again, Keenan Dewsbury Hall it was who broke Liverpool's rear guard down. And Bettles in a very good moment of goal. Delivery now, Van Dijk! Liverpool's captain comes to the ball and wins the first ever derby at the Hill Dickinson for Liverpool. Just when you need the biggest of characters, Liverpool's biggest character of all is the hero.
Well, not dissimilar to the first goal he ever scored.
The numbers are moving now in favour of Liverpool. The numbers at the top left of your screen, the only ones that matter. Brilliant ball through, and what a finish to follow from Luis Diaz. Liverpool breakthrough, just one dip in concentration, a moment of switch off for Bayer Leverkusen, a moment of brilliance from Luis Diaz.
Well, that is the
Charging forward, Salah. Liverpool are going now too with extra urgency. Luis Diaz again, Salah. Salah across, 2-0. Or is it? Gakpo knew. Like Frimpong before him, he may have been already looking. There we are. Liverpool 2, Bayer Leverkusen 0. For 3, McAllister. Conor Bradley has burst forward from right back into a central striking role. Salah with the ball in. Luis Diaz had time to take it down before scoring his second of the night. Bayer Leverkusen have been on him quickly, and Liverpool away quickly with Nunez, and Salah's to his right, 2 in support, Diaz and Robertson. Nunez doesn't want to look for anybody else. It's a hat-trick for Luis Diaz. This one came to him so kindly.
Liverpool have won the ball here really high. Curtis Jones has it. That's a foul by Guimaraes. He just kicked him to the ground. Play goes on. Liverpool have the ball. And the shot is hit. And it's in. And Ryan Gravenberch has scored for Liverpool. He didn't manage it at all last season. My oh my, he's got one early this year.
Well, the most unlikely of goal scorers from Liverpool's point of view.
A lot of pressure from Newcastle early on. They'd love to get themselves another goal very quickly at the start of the second half that would put them further clear. Ekitike's there and does! What a start to the second period for Liverpool! And Ugo Ekitike is at it again! He scored again!
Well, more or less straight.
Is the destroyer in there. A test of Liverpool defensively. Gravenberch wins it. Livramento. That's towards Guimaraes, who scores. Newcastle's captain steps forward for them and to breathe some life into the game for the 10 men.
Well, just what Liverpool didn't really want, as I said, like if they were to...
As for Liverpool, started very early. That's long towards Burn, and it will break. And Asula is there and scores. Well, Newcastle look for a hero, and they find one in Will Asula to enable them to come from 2 down with only 10 men.
Well, I did mention Bournemouth.
Chiesa, Salah, lovely dummy, Ingamoa! Boy wonder strikes for Liverpool to earn them 3 points at St James. That's Campbell with Salah, and Salah's beaten him to it. Richards with an important header, followed by McAllister. Isak! Goal! What an opportunist effort from Alexander Isak. That's what he's about. Getting down low to keep that one out. And here come Liverpool on the counter. It's Curtis Jones. Oh, it's a lovely ball, and it's a chance for Andrew Robertson. That's a beauty. That's the old Liverpool coming back. Andrew Robertson flying downfield, and it all starts with a big save from Freddie Woodman. Lovely, lovely goal, and a lovely, lovely ball. The other end, it's Pino. That's towards Jürgen Strand Larsen. It'll break for Ismail Assar, and it's a fantastic stop by Freddie Woodman, who's hurt himself in the process. Crystal Palace have scored while Liverpool's goalkeeper is injured. Now this is a controversial moment. Minutes of stoppage time. That's towards McAllister, and Vince, that's it! Game, set, match, Liverpool. Florian Wirtz applies the killer touch with a cracker.
Well, after...
Because his team are flying forward again. And Rafa Leao is the man over at the back here. He wasn't needed. It's brilliant from Pulisic. Once again, Milan are off to a flyer. And it's not taken long to get it into the box. And it's flicked in. Konate stood taller than anybody else. Liverpool level. Shenanigans in front of Manyan, who can't get to it, and Virgil van Dijk heads the next one in. First Konate, now the captain. Milan 1, Liverpool 2. Straightforward goals from corners seems to be the way. Ticks out Szoboszlai with a lovely pass, and now it's Gakpo. And Pavlovic can't stop him. Gakpo across Szoboszlai. 3-1 Liverpool.
Was the crowd upon Derby Day. Salah's ball, Gravenberch's run and skip! Oh! That's dynamite from Ryan Gravenberch! What a ball by Salah! What a finish! Beautiful. Szoboszlai and McAllister exchanging passes. Ekitike, yes! Sumptuous Liverpool goal. seems to in every game he plays for Liverpool.
Well, if you thought the first goal was good, I mean the second one is...
Just the kind of game, much more advanced in this little period for Everton. Grealish again. Dangerous looking ball. Gay, yes, for Everton. And you've almost sensed that the start of the second half that's been building up for them. Super finish as well by Idrissa Gana Gueye.
Well,
Liverpool. Well, here come Liverpool again, and it's Luis Diaz. It might break for him, yes! It does break for Luis Diaz, and Liverpool have finally scored. Well, you can't say it hasn't been coming. Luis Diaz returns, and Luis Diaz scores. Now, there's a ball for Salah. He's going to step aside and leave it. Now here is Salah. Oh, there's a touch and a half, and it comes to Gakpo! Liverpool have scored again. Cody Gakpo scored again. It all came about through another touch of genius from Salah. And Jones, they're queuing up now, Liverpool. They're looking for a third before half-time, and they have it. Who else? Mohamed Salah, smiling again. He is the smiling assassin. Liverpool have a third.
Well, the way they came out of the blocks, you go, yes, they deserve.
Nicely done by Liverpool again. The ball works its way to Alexander Arnold. It's just too good from Liverpool. Stylish as ever from Trent Alexander-Arnold to make it 4. Still has it. And now Diogo Jota. And Liverpool have inflicted more capital punishment for the second time in a week. This time it's Diogo Jota at 5 at West Ham. Saw a little earlier. Well, that's a poor ball, Salah, yes! 250 Liverpool goals for Mohamed Salah, and it comes in the shape of a gift from Aston Villa and from Emiliano Martinez.
He's made a heck of a mistake there. I would go as far as to say.
Yes, he's looked like Mohamed Salah. Here's McAllister. Here is Ryan Gravenberch. It's opening up for Gravenberch! That's the goal they wanted, and it's been supplied by Ryan Gravenberch on his return from injury. Oh boy, did they want that second. Well, that's not a good ball. Given away by Casemiro again. Can Liverpool punish Manchester United? Gravenberch for Salah, and Luis Diaz is there, but it's put in, and Liverpool lead, and this time it will count. Luis Diaz and Dominic Szoboszlai almost got in each other's way and cost them the goal, but they've managed to squeeze it over the line. Here's Casemiro. It's another win for Liverpool, and this is Luis Diaz. Salah. Luis Diaz! Brilliant! What a goal that is! And Luis Diaz has 2, and Liverpool have 2, and that is as good as they come.
What a finish! What a finish that is!
Oh, it's a really good win from Liverpool again. It's McAllister. Szoboszlai, look at the white shirts coming here. Salah! Liverpool have 3. Salah scores at Old Trafford again, and Liverpool surely on their way to another big Old Trafford win.
McAllister, challenged by Kostulas. The break for Kirkes. A brilliant cross and a superb finish by Curtis Jones. And the route to the opening goal is full back to full back. Gakpo. That's quite a ball. For Salah, a beautiful touch, and a chance for Szoboszlai! Beautiful goal! Deadly from Dominic Szoboszlai to put the tie to bed, which Mo Salah does. And that is emphatic.
Not many better than Van Dijk and Konate. They've just changed it, and it's going to come back and Liverpool score. It's Mohamed Salah straight from the training ground. 30 goals for the season, 25 Premier League goals, and it's given Liverpool an electrifying start at the Etihad.
It's an unbelievable.
That's a ball that's delivered forward. The run is from Salah. The flag stays down. Salah on his own. And now Szoboszlai. Yes! Yes for Liverpool. Yes for Dominic Szoboszlai. It's another classy Liverpool goal.
Has Jones drifted into an offside position? And
poor ball by Romero. Isak, lovely touch. Florian Wirtz. Here is the chance for Liverpool, and the goal for Liverpool is scored by Alexander Isak. Won the ball, scored the goal, but he's done so at... Here's Frimpong. Little touch. Here comes Ekitike. Oh, it's in! Hugo Ekitike's managed to sneak that one home. He's got up above the defender. It's another goal for Hugo Ekitike. 5 in 3 for him, 2 for Liverpool. Taken by Pedro Porro. It's a theatrical tumble, and then a touch inside the penalty area, and Richarlison has swept the ball home, and it was a goal that was a real shambolic effort, all in all. But Richarlison...
Right back tonight, Jeremy Frimpong, but I guess we'll see him up there more often than not, if possession goes as we presume it will. This is Szoboszlai. Wow! What a hit that is! Running the show, McAllister next to him in that Liverpool midfield. Strong line-up named by Arne slot tonight. Frimpong taking on off better, and it's another fabulous finish. Not quite as spectacular as the first, but not far off. Jeremy Frimpong has his first goal since August. Bland into Adam Phillips. He's continued his run. Trapped all the way though by Szoboszlai. He gains the applause as he scoots on in, but what's he done there? Barnsley back in it. Szoboszlai's trod on the ball. Maybe he's trying to flick it to the keeper or dummy or something. Jones and Ekitike round the corner. That's more like it. That's an excellent Liverpool goal. And Wirtz finishes that one all right. The subs combining. Beautifully made and finished. And finally, Szoboszlai given time. And there's no flag here for Wirtz. He's got Ekitike in the middle. And Ekitike's got a goal on a plate. The 3-1 felt a little bit flattering. With 4-0 down.
Really catching the man who would have liked far too much on the ball, which took it high and wide of the target.
Well, here is Konate. That's a lovely ball for Szoboszlai. Oh, it's outstanding. What a goal from Dominic Szoboszlai. The coolest man in the house. Just took his time, picked his spot. 1-0 Liverpool.
Well, it's all about the ball from Konate for me. Absolutely inch perfect. Likewise for the position he takes up.
Gakpo. Salah. Yes! It's another Mohamed Salah goal. Somehow he finds a way to get that ball into the net. Not sure how, but he does it. McAllister, and there's space here for Ryan Gravenberch. There's plenty making ground towards the middle. One is Szoboszlai, and turned home by Cody Gakpo. He scored at Anfield again for the 6th game running. Szoboszlai nearly scored. Cody Gakpo did score.
What a brilliant run in behind again.
Here comes Konate, who's basically played there most of the game. Alexander Arne, lovely ball, brilliant goal. Oh, that just said, here you go, have one on a plate. Delivered by Trent Alexander-Arnold, and Cody Gakpo scores again. 4 now for Liverpool. 4 very stylish. The last minute of the game. Delivery, it's a good one, comes all the way through, and it's a really good headed goal by Jacob Greaves. He very nearly scored when the sides met on the opening day, and he has Ipswich a consolation at Anfield today.
Well, it's a joy for the Ipswich fans who've made the trip.
On the Bournemouth goal in this game so far, there's been lots of nice little moments. Here's Ekitike again, looking to provide one. He might be getting what he has! He got the break he wanted. He got the goal he wanted. Ugo Ekitike, a scorer at Wembley. Now Kerkez. Ekitike's movement, very sharp and very clever again. Here comes Gakpo. Still Gakpo. It's just too good. It's a sparkling Liverpool goal on the opening night. And Cody was struggling to get out. That was Szoboszlai looking for Wirtz, but they did well to close that down. Here goes Brooks. Semenyo moving at pace. Here he is, and scores. He's got a really good habit of scoring against Liverpool, and he's done it again.
I thought that Brooks might have been offside, but it looks as if
for Szoboszlai. And now the counter, and Liverpool are short-numbered here. Look at Semenyo flying. He has support to his left. He goes on his own, and he scores quite brilliantly. Single-handedly, he took the goal. Single-handedly, he's turned this one on its head. Semenyo has 2, and Bournemouth have come from winner. This is Szoboszlai. This is Mohamed Salah. What a ball, what a touch by the goalkeeper. Comes out, oh, Chiesa! They just love late drama at Anfield. Liverpool are at it again on the opening night. Salah will chase. And Salah, all on his own, support is arriving. Salah! The final boss of opening day Premier League football just had to have his say, didn't he?
In position, and
they're trying to make him miss. It's as simple as that. And so over to Salah once again for another big moment, and he is just simply unshakable in such situations. Once again, Mohamed Salah does it for Liverpool, and once again the archer is out and firing his ball by Caicedo. Jackson with a brilliant run. Robertson tries to get there. He can't. It's not going to count. Jackson's goal is ruled out for offside. Chelsea goal. Jackson scores.
That's a great start for them in the second half. It was a good finish of a play.
Well, here comes Szoboszlai for Liverpool. Salah. And the ball delivered, and here's Jones, and scores! Curtis Jones gets there, and Curtis Jones applies the finish. And the week that he became a father, what a way to celebrate. A goal at Anfield at the Kop end. Like to get the ball in. It's a lovely ball, and the header is down, and it's in this time. It's Alexi McAllister again for Liverpool. Would you believe it? Had one chalked off dramatically a minute ago, pops up in the right place at the right time, and Liverpool have nicked it right. Cresswell's take, and Kilman, and this needs a block from Liverpool. Oh, and it's gone in of Jarell Quansah.
Well, Kilman was offside. It wasn't Kilman, it was Alvarez, wasn't it? I thought he was offside, but looking at the replay,
really competitive game. That's a ball for Cody Gakpo. Now he's all on his own at the moment. Red shirts are making ground into the penalty area now, and that's Chiesa, and there goes Diogo Jota, who responds in the perfect manner for Liverpool. Chiesa's initial effort was heading to... He finds a bit of open turf in front of him. Gakpo again. Jones again. The little thread is beautiful. Oh, stunning goal. Stunning Liverpool goal. Marvellously cultivated by Curtis Jones and finished by the deadly assassin that is Diogo Jota.
well, it started.
Can Liverpool provide some of their own? Salah's pass, Bradley's run. Brilliant save, Salah, goal! What a reaction from Mohamed Salah. McAllister was denied, Salah was not to be, and he arrives in time and puts Liverpool 3-1 up. Gakpo goes again and goes on, and he's deserved that. Cody Gakpo with an outstanding goal. He has been so dangerous all night, and he finally gets his reward right at the end. Here comes Gakpo again. Mohamed Kudus trying to stay with him. I don't think anyone can stay with Gakpo at the moment. Deflected and in! It is 5 for Liverpool. Cody Gakpo's got himself another via a deflection, and history has repeated itself. Liverpool. Well, they're appealing for handball. It's a penalty to Liverpool. Hannibal's hand was right out, and Liverpool are to be handed a late penalty and a chance to win the game at Turf Moor. Liverpool at the death once again, and once again he is asked to win a football match for Liverpool. He's done it so many times before, and he's done it once again at Turf Moor. Well, they just keep on doing it, don't they? And they keep on sending those Liverpool fans into ecstasy. It's another late game. That's Alexander Arnold. It's a sensational ball for Salah. Support is arriving! It's Cody Gakpo for Liverpool! It is the dream start for them. They're so hungry. They are absolutely relentless, and they've been at Manchester City from the opening whistle.
But this comes from one of the best
this week, missed in midweek. Liverpool need him to score here. On such moments, the big players come alive, and Mohamed Salah scores for Liverpool. Feel the roar, feel the excitement.
The wall looks well constructed. Salah goes now and dribbles through. Inside 4 minutes, Liverpool ahead. Mohamed Salah hit it low, hit it true.
Won all 4 Premier League matches inside the last 10 minutes of matches.
Up through the gears goes Salah, little touch through. Salah still going. Liverpool kept himself onside here. In towards Llorente. There's some. Koke able to scoop it back. Barrios. Konate with the block. Llorente. It's happened again.
This is beyond extraordinary.
Szoboszlai sends it in. Van Dijk! Now it's Robertson. Away by Lewis Potter. Alexander-Arnold. Trent Alexander-Arnold! And Darwin Núñez!
Brilliant run, by the way, by Alexander-Arnold in the field.
Chiesa. Liverpool have flung bodies forward here. Darwin Núñez at the double.
Chiesa does well, he's on the turn. The Liverpool, they want to add to it.
Moving and find Florian Wirtz. It's come off Yakuba Minte, who will clear the ball away. It's not the best clearance in the world. Won by Gomez. Chance! And it's in! It's Ugo Ekitike who scores for Liverpool. What a start! Well, it just doesn't get better than that. Brighton guilty of giving possession. Provider for Liverpool. It's a lovely ball. Goal! So simple. Ugo Ekitike is into double figures for Liverpool. Left completely unmarked. Salah the supplier. Ekitike once again the Liverpool scorer.
Well, you have to see.
And wide by Goetze. Christensen, oh, it's in! And they have counter-attacked. Unfortunately, Liverpool, there was no one coming in, but now they're breaking with Ekitike. The former favourite knows this ground so well. Wow. And silences the fans that used to cheer him. This dead ball situation, and they certainly have, and that includes Virgil van Dijk. Szoboszlai with the outswinger. Oh, and it's a bullet this time from Konate. And suddenly, Liverpool are looking. And in goes Gakpo. And Liverpool bounce again. It's Szoboszlai's going to shoot this time and score. And it's 5. And Liverpool.
Oh, that's a lovely spin. And Salah's away, and he has support coming. Luis Diaz, he's got an assist now, has Mohamed Salah. Liverpool have got a goal now through Luis Diaz, and the goal they've been threatening all along has come. And on a day like this, there's only one way. Well, inside the final 5 minutes now at Anfield. Doesn't matter how you win, just as long as you win. Liverpool are still a long way from winning this game. Wan-Bissaka's cross, and it's gone in. Here's the case of cross wires. Van Dijk and Robertson going in for the ball, and the ball ends up in the back. Alistair takes again. It's there. It's Virgil van Dijk to the rescue for Liverpool. It's only moments after the miscommunication at the other end cost them a goal. The captain rises highest to send Liverpool.
Ball by McCarthy, it's Isak! That's the moment they've been waiting for here. Goal number 1. Some corner. Endo nearly fell to Kwasi and touched home. Shea Charles puts it in the back of the net to level it up for Southampton. Defensive disarray from the home side, but Southampton. That's a lovely ball, and there's a chance to finish it. Ekitike! The Liverpool late show is on the road again. Chiesa to Ekitike. 2-1.
That's a nice ball for Mitoma. It's just behind Welbeck. It's going to break to Kadiolu. That's a great hit. And Brighton lead. The sweetest of contacts. Couldn't have hit it any better. Couldn't have placed it any better. And Brighton lead.
Well, you can't deny the fact that Brighton...
Here comes Van Dijk. Gakpo. Towards Nunez. Oh, it's in! It's gone all the way through, and Liverpool have got themselves a goal. Cody Gakpo, the man who was Liverpool's hero in the League Cup in the week, inadvertently. Jones carrying the ball beautifully. Luis Diaz returns the ball to him. Here comes Salah. Liverpool's tails are up. Salah! It's quite simply stunning from Liverpool to turn the game around in a matter of minutes, and the way they do it in such...
Front post. Florian Wirtz find the target here. Gakpo was onside, I think. Isak! Premier League goal number 1. He's been there or thereabouts all afternoon, Alexander Isak. Gakpo. Oh, Robertson wasn't expecting that. They're coming together here. Soboslai as well. Joe Gomez. Gakpo has finished it. And just when Liverpool needed it, they have put this one to bed. And it's an away win that will feel equally as good.
Jones, McAllister on the ball again for Liverpool. Bradley, it's McAllister. It's 1-0 to Liverpool. Such an impressive start to this second half from the men in red. And they have their reward. They have their lead against the mighty Real Madrid. Virgil van Dijk in the middle. Hard one in the San Siro. And Cody Gakpo is there to meet it and double Liverpool's lead. The Dutchman.
Soboslai's hit! It is something very, very special! Van Dijk with a dart.
And it's headed in. This one gets past Thibaut Courtois. And it's Alexis McAllister who just met it, timed it, scored it. Liverpool.
Liverpool being asked to defend for the first time in this game. And it's going to come all the way through. And Ayew has scored. And that stuns Anfield. A huge shock as Leicester City go in front. The first foray downfield. And
Crossbar and gone over, but fantastic counter-attack for Liverpool, and very unfortunate there.
Well, here's Gakpo again. Again, he stepped away from one challenge. There's the F. Oh, yes! Oh, yes, Cody Gakpo! What a time to get a leveller for Liverpool, and what a way to do it! It's not the first this season. He keeps doing it, and every time it just takes your breath away. This is Mohamed Salah, a ball for Nunez. It's pulled back for Jones. It's a good challenge by Soumare. It comes back for Salah and McAllister, and goal by Curtis Jones. Liverpool's start to this second half has been explosive, and And Curtis Jones is the one who gets the reward. It came at him fast.
He's gone for the shot straight at the goalkeeper, but Trent Alexander-Arnold, lovely ball.
That's a lovely ball by Gakpo. Here's Salah, and his little clip has found its way through, and Mohamed Salah scores again. How? Well, only he will know. But quite simply, he did it because he's Mohamed Salah.
What a fantastic...
Szoboszlai does score. Disguised the shot, kept it low. Liverpool lead. Clever.
Very clever. It's always brave to decide to go under the wall, but that's where they've been told.
Thought about it. Frimpong. But he's got there. And it's in! And Liverpool have a second. All the work done by Frimpong. I think it went in off Medina. The goalkeeper might have got a touch as well. They don't care, it's 2-0 Liverpool.
He had enough to disturb them, knock them out of their stride.
Lovely touch, Szoboszlai. Gravenberch with a carry. Overload for Liverpool. He plays it left, Marseille are in trouble. Cody Gakpo, 3-0. Classic counter. Job well done. Marseille 0, Liverpool 3. Liverpool on the verge.
That's a ball for Smallbone. Liverpool had just knocked off momentarily, and Alisson just loses out for a moment, and Liverpool are in trouble, and Southampton have scored. It's Smallbone who stayed patient, he stayed calm, and he slots home, and Southampton have a shot league at Anfield.
Well, we're just talking about dealing with situations earlier on, which obviously they need to do.
Well, Liverpool have been good at doing this season when they have gone behind, finding a way back into games. Luis Diaz on a really good run. Nunez! That's brilliant! It really is from Liverpool. Luis Diaz, the creator. Darwin Nunez, the executor. Liverpool with the chance to go in front. And Salah scores wonderfully well, as if there is ever any doubt these days that he's not going to. It's another magical Mohamed Salah moment. Liverpool trail, now they lead. And from one king to another, they're all smiling. Well, Salah to finish the game for Liverpool. Well, it is as emphatic as it could be. Perfect penalties from Mohamed Salah have given Liverpool 3 more points. And Ian Rush can only smile because we are seeing one of the...
He's just a wait there, it goes down quite late.
Here we go.
Oh.
He's going to have a look, and from what we've seen, he'll be giving this as a penalty. Captain's called across first of all. It's going to be explained to them. And you can see Virgil van Dijk's reaction now in the cauldron of the San Siro. Is he up to the mark? Szoboszlai scores, and Liverpool lead late on in Milan.
Solanke, Bergvall! An incredible time to pick your moment to score your first goal for the club.
Bissouma. He's handed it back to Gravenberch. Now Salah to worry Spence. In by Salah, Gakpo! Liverpool snatched the lead on the night. Salah! Smashed high! And the gloved McAllister. Bradley, that's a really lovely run. by Soboslai, and Liverpool, via the skipper, are halfway down Wembley Way.
There was a fairly agricultural challenge by Berger. Here's Engamoa. He's teasing them and he's bent it into the far corner. A quite extraordinary moment from this young talent. A very special goal from a very special young player. Anfield rises to a place for Florian Wirtz. Straight to Engamoa again. And he goes on. That's for Gakpo. That's Salah. That is Mohamed Salah. And on a day when maybe the torch is being passed from the Egyptian king to Rio Engamoa, he just reminds us.
Cyrus, corner, Osimhen, it's in! Mario Lemina heads Galatasaray in front in the 7th minute of the game. Corner is played low to Soboslai! Well, Roland Salah, Alistair through to Mohamed Salah and Ekitike!
The way they had done in the first half, my answer was yes.
Oh, here's Salah, great save, and Gravenberg. McAllister for Soboslai. Salah becomes the first African footballer to score 50 goals in the UN.
Maddison's corner, that's a really good header and it's in, and Tottenham Hotspur have the lead and they have come to Anfield to spoil the party, and it's their former Liverpool player Dominic Solanke who scores.
Well, it's a wonderful header, certainly not in the script that.
They have put themselves in this position to win the Premier League, but bearing in mind they were unable to win the league in front of their fans here. That's a ball towards Soboslai, lovely, Luis Diaz! That's Liverpool's equaliser. Luis Diaz looks away in frustration.
Something that we don't.
Here you go. It's a Liverpool goal. And look at those celebrations. Soboslai to Luis Diaz. And Liverpool level it to the euphoric. Well, they'd won it here against Tottenham a few years before. A certain Ronnie Whelan scored a screamer to put Liverpool on the way. That's McAllister! Oh, he is such a talent. He is such a special footballer. And he packs those boots with rockets.
Well, John, you were just saying 5 minutes ago, if that.
And this is going to come to Gakpo, who scores! Sheer persistence from Cody Gakpo. Liverpool have 3, and their hands are firmly wrapped around that Premier League trophy. In stepped the challenge to win the ball back from Ryan Gravenberch. And here come Liverpool again with Soboslai leading the charge. Salah, Udogie in his way, Salah's beaten him! He just had to score today to put his stamp on Liverpool's special day.
Well, as soon as you saw Liverpool break away, you just wish.
And Robertson, that's Alexander Arnold coming central. And breaking for Jota, who's only just come on. Alexander Arnold, and Salah's, oh, it's in! It's another for Liverpool. It's Udogie this time with an own goal by the Tottenham man.